Welcome back, guys, to Lynx-O the Night Cat. And we returned for the first time in some time back to my house, Lakeshore Manor. We're gonna make some weapons. That's why I'm dressed kind of funny. I'm wearing my smithing gear. The enchants on it are as follows, if you don't remember or if you missed the earlier videos. So I've got dwarven bracers that increase my smithing by 20%. A necklace for 25. Then I've got a chest piece for 12 and a ring for 12. So 24, 49, 69%, something like that. Something like that. I also did a little bit of decorating around the house off camera. I've got a few more of these things, like just wolf heads and horkers and stuff. And a bear over there, which may or may not have been there in the last time I was here. I put these dragon claws on the table. I originally had them in here, but this something about the way that the items are displayed, I didn't like it, and they were like exploded all over the place. Now this is a little rag which you can move around. It used to be on the table, and I bumped it off while I was trying to place these guys. But you can't pick it up. You can't move it. You can't get rid of it. It's kind of weird. Let's see, what else have we done? We've got insects invading my house all the time. I actually found we've got torch bugs and stuff in my little garden area, but I found them and bees and stuff like upstairs, just wandering all over the place. I tried to display my statues of Dibella standing up. It's impossible to place these things standing up reliably because, and this is just genius, when you pick them up, no matter where you try to pick them up from, they orient upside down. That's perfect. That's perfect. I really, can I just hurt myself doing that? I really hope they revamp the way you control things in this manner in the next Elder Scrolls game. I would like to have some sort of keyboard input where I can rotate things very precisely and maybe place things and have them snapped in place. They did a lot with the weapon racks and the armor stands. I would like to see, and the bookshelves, I would like to see more precise placing. Some kind of modular system where you could just place those items and they'd stand up. It would be easy. You could move them around. We've got my old bows here, Frosted Flakes, the Nightingale bow, Hash Browns, and Oriel's bow. And I think I have some of my old weapons in here as well. The chef and the emperor robes and stuff. Maybe it's this one. Oh yeah, here's some guildmaster stuff. Crossbow. Okay. I thought I had some of my old. Here's some of my old armor. Ulfric stuff. Empty, empty. Maybe it's in this one. Cicero's, Falmer. Gestures. I guess not. Maybe it's all on the wall. Chilrend. Grimsever. Nightingale Blade. Dragonbane. Harkon's Sword. And then I skipped a few here. Let's just go over these quickly. Some people may not have seen them. Dawnbreaker's right there. Windshear. The Blade of Woe. A Dudge. All kinds of unique items that are just starting to fill up the house more and more. I also, I moved my, my dragon masks were in that container, but apparently they fell out somehow. Because apparently they're just way too big to fit in this thing. Get in there. See how, like, imprecise that is? It's very annoying. And then you never know if anything's going to stay or... Come on. Whatever. I'll fiddle with that later. Added a few more of these guys. We got a goat, a cave bear, a wolf, a spider, and I would like to put a mud crab right here, but I need some chitin for that. And I don't have any chitin. I also added a little horker skull. And this is the shield we just got. Shield of Isgrimor from the Companions quest line. Which makes me wonder, what happened to that axe? It's not my inventory. Is it back in the... I don't know what happened to that axe. Did I put it in here? the companion's axe that we spent so long trying to put together. I don't know what happened to it. It may be back at the companion's guild hall place. Oh, okay. So I also put Arvak's skull up on here, and it did not stay put. And oh yeah, let's try to orient this thing. Look at these awesome controls. Come on. Okay, fine. You can just lay like that. We'll see if he flies around. I also had something up there. This is great. This has been like, oh, yeah, Eye of the Falmer. I put that up there. And it did not stay put. Okay. We'll see. These guys have stayed put, which is nice. My Centurion Dynamo Core collection. I haven't even been looking for these things. I probably could have a lot more had I been trying to collect them. And maybe now that I can see them, they kind of look neat the way they glow. So maybe I'll start picking those up when I see them. And I think that is it as far as most of the display. Let's head into the basement and do some smithing. I also retired Dark Siphon Right and Dark Siphon Right. I misnamed it, and I haven't used my one-handed swords in a while. I may go back to one-handed swords at some point in the future if I feel like it, but for now, I want to do two-handed weapons. So we're going to make 4 new weapons. We've got a Dragonbone bow, Dragonbone dagger, and then a Dragonbone warhammer. So 4 new weapons. This is going to replace refried beans. This bow is going to replace Eggs Benedict, and the daggers are going to replace biscuits and gravy, which has kind of been bugging me ever since I made them. I misspelled biscuits. It's with a C there, not a Q. A little brain fart or whatever that I had when I made it, and it's bugged me ever since. So if I go into this interface, I have everything I need to improve these. Here we go. I have 4 Dragon Bones ready to go. But if you notice, I click on it, it doesn't get any better, and this name is grayed out. So I'm hoping when I take this potion, they will get better, because right now, none of those are better than the items I'm using, except for maybe the Warhammer. Fortify smithing. So you improve armors and weapons 30% better for 30 seconds. Let's see what this do. Yeah, it's still grayed out. It's not letting me improve it anymore. So my potion, I must have had a stronger potion at the time, or these are all just maxed. So unfortunately, looks like we're going to be taking some downgrades. I just feel like having some new weapons, though. So this does 108. This does 110. Not a very big downgrade. But you would think that I must have had a stronger smithing potion when I improved this one. Because this one is technically supposed to be slightly stronger, but it's not. Same thing with the daggers, 57 damage each versus 58. But it'll be hardly noticeable, that downgrade. And I do like the design of... Well, I don't like the design of the bow, but I like the design of the daggers and the warhammer. I also like the design of the greatsword. I thought about making one of those too, but let's not get too carried away. I guess since we can't improve those, I can put away those, and we can put on my normal armor. Let's see, Necklace of Peerless Smithing. We'll go back to the pickpocket one and the archery one. And then this is where I put my smithing gear. Smith ring, smith chest, Peerless Smithing, and Bracers of Smithing. Plus, Fortify Smithing Potions. There. Okay. But the good news is I've saved up a number of enchanting potions. So, hopefully, the enchantments will be good. And obviously, there's no, you can't enchant armor to increase enchantment, because that would just create a circle of never-ending enchantment increases. Now, you can't, there is a sort of a circle you can do to break the game. You can make enchanted gear to increase alchemy, then you can make alchemy potions to increase enchanting. And using that enchanting potion, you can make new gear to increase, you know, yada, yada, yada. But I don't really intend to break the game in that manner. Okay, so let's see. We're going to start with, and I haven't quaffed the potion yet, by the way. These bugs, you hear the bug? It's making noise. We're going to start with the Dragonbone bow. Let's see, what do I want for the damage? Burns the target for 18 damage. Okay, maybe we do shock damage, and that's maxed out. Maybe what else can we do? A lot of grayed out. Okay, none of those apply. Oh, we can do 2, right? Yeah. And what does the frost one look like? 18, half again magic. 18 frost to health instead. Maybe we'll do fire and frost. Quit enchanting, yes. Let's do fire and frost for this guy. And potion. So, I have more points into archery, and that's my primary damage type for this character, even though I've done a little bit of everything. And we've got Fortify Enchanting 4. 3, and then a few normal ones that I crafted these. These are much weaker. Okay, let's do this one. We've got 60 seconds. Go! Okay, item. Dragonbone bow. Enchantment. We'll do... Actually, do we want shock? Let's do shock and frost. Let's do shock and frost. I haven't done that. There's shock. Frost. Okay, and then the soul gem, we want that. And then we want to rename the item. And I'm going to name this guy. All of my weapons they're mostly named after breakfast items and less specifically after food. I'm going to call these guys Huevos Rancheros. Yeah! Huevos Rancheros. You betcha. Craft that sucker. Huevos Rancheros, legendary, added. Okay, now this one, I think I need to take another potion now. Let's see. Will we get... Yeah, we're just getting 18 now. Okay, quit enchanting. Yes. Okay, Eggs Benedict. Burns the target for 19. Huevos Rancheros. 21, so quite a bit stronger. Worth almost 10,000 gold. Worth more than this guy. Okay, potion. Fortify Enchanting 3. We're going to use this one on the Warhammer. Okay. Item. Dragonbone Warhammer. Enchant. We have a few more options with this guy, I think. Now, he's already has, like, the maces have, like, a stun property. We don't perhaps need the paralyze on top of it. That is a really nice thing to have, but it already sort of has stunning properties of its own. Maybe we want absorb health and... Yeah, let's do absorb health and fire damage. Yeah, that should be good. I like that. And we're going to name... Oh, let's put the Soul Gem first. Soul Gem V. And then we will rename you... No. Don't name. No, wrong. F. I almost named it Dragonbone Warhammer, which is not very creative. We're going to call it Sunny Side Up. That's right. Sunny Side Up. Smack. Okay, let's look at that in comparison to the axe we've been using. Let's see. Refried beans, 80 damage, 20 and 20. Now we've got Sunny Side Up, 13 and 20, and 83 damage. 14,000 gold worth. Quite a bit more valuable than refried beans. Okay, next, the daggers. I guess we're going to have to do these one at a time, just like everything else. Okay, item, Dragonbone dagger, enchantment. What should we give it? Let's give it, I want this one to have shock. 19 shock, and let's do shock, and we already did shock and frost, right? Let's do shock and fire. There, shock and fire. Soul Gem V. Okay, good. And then rename item. Dragonbone dagger. Rename to dim. Graft. All right. And then we need to take another potion. And make the other one. Item. Dagger. Enchantment. Okay, we did shock and fire. Let's do shock and awe. No, let's do shock and frost. Shock and fire, shock and frost. Soul Gem 5. And then we want to rename. And you probably already guessed. This is going to be some. So our daggers are dim sum. Craft. Yes. 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 Okay, dim sum. So 57 damage. Not as good as biscuits and gravy. Well, only very incrementally weaker, but they have 2 enchants. Biscuits and gravy don't. So we have made upgrades because we have more enchants in our items. And the Warhammer is stronger than the mace. So actually we did end up with improvements there. Let's see. Oh, we're not going to store them in here. We want to store our good stuff, like our retired items. I could have sworn I had a chest here for retired weapons. And maybe they just all ended up on the wall over there? Okay, the crossbow is not a retired weapon. That is empty, empty. These are all armors. No weapons here. Empty? Maybe I did just retire them all on the item racks. I've kind of run out of weapon racks in this room, at least. Let's look around briefly. Let's make sure I just didn't put them somewhere and forget about them. They're not in here. This is just default loot. That's empty. You know, we do have space on some weapon racks downstairs. I could put them downstairs in the smithy, the ones we've just stopped using, with dark siphon left and right. Let's go do that. Maybe that's a good idea. Okay, yeah, let's do here. All right, so I'm going to put Eggs Benedict up with the other bows, but we can definitely put refried beans. Pow! Right there. And now that I think about it, biscuits and gravy kind of go upstairs too, because I've got those little chests with previous daggers in them. These guys. These are previous daggers I've used. Scrambled eggs. Scrapple. Scrapple is a breakfast item, by the way, if you weren't aware. Then we've got our statue of Dibella daggers. They're not daggers. Oh, if you don't know what dim sum is, by the way, dim sum is... it's a Chinese a la carte dining style where you get a bunch of different items. And then everybody kind of shares, and it's very delicious. Well, if you get good dim sum, it's delicious. I don't want to put daggers in the alchemy room. Okay, maybe we'll put them just down here for now. This is going to be a retired weapon chest for weapons that don't have a place on a weapon rack. Okay. Eggs Benedict. I kind of want to put on this wall. Frosted Flakes, Nightingale, Hash Browns. Okay, I don't really feel that Oriel's bow is as significant as Eggs Benedict. 145. 142, yeah, only incrementally weaker, but this guy has 2 enchants, and the enchants are stronger. Oh, right, I have to equip it. So, here's a retired Eggs Benedict. Oh, it looks so much prettier, too. And, yeah, there's no weapons in here. So, I guess we'll put the extra bow in here as well. Let's see. Dim. Some. Sunny side up. I guess we should set up our quick select bar. Sunny side up will be 1. And then Succubus is 4. We need Huevos Rancheros is 3. And then Dim is right there. Some is going to be way down this list. So let's make Some number 2 so I can find it faster when I want to equip them. There. It kind of sucks you can't put a weapon pair on one button, so you can just... But whatever, I've harped on that plenty of times. Okay. I think we're ready to head out and maybe do some questing. So I have purchased... Let's look at this dagger. Yeah! I'm a sneaky thief. I have purchased the Dragonbone DLC, but there's some event that I guess is supposed to happen before I can access it. So we're basically waiting for that event to happen. So until then, maybe we should do some quest we never finished. Let's see, we've got this is a Radiant quest. I don't want to do that. The Dark Brotherhood Forever is a Radiant quest as well. Thorald Greymane from Northwatch Keep. Bothian's Calling. I found a book that mentioned a cult of Bothia. Forsworn Conspiracy. Man who cried wolf. No stone unturned. Yeah, I'm never finishing that guy. Blood on the Ice. I don't want to do that one. Books. Okay, let's do Bothia's Calling. And talk to the yeah, I don't want to do Radiant quests. I think they're stupid. Find the Shrine of Bothian. Let's go do that. And let's check the map. Shoop! Way over there. Close to Windhelm. Alright, and away we go. So here we are. Should be up here on this mountain somewhere. Fairly close. Fairly close. Look at me, fully kitted out in dragon gear. Oh, okay. Trolls. Cool. Let's try out the new bow, eh? 3 frost trolls at once, no problem. One down. Not even a thing. Look at this guy loping along, trying to juke me, trying to flank. Suck it right in your nuts. Oh, right in your shoulders. 3 troll fat is what I was missing. I actually wanted to put a statue in my house, and troll fat is the thing I didn't have. I probably... Oh, you know what? I didn't look in my alchemy satchel. I bet I had some in there. Didn't even think about that. Gold ore. Man, I don't really need that. I remember way back in the very beginning of the game when not even the frost trolls, just the normal trolls were terrifying. And there was like no way for me to even come close to damaging them. And they would just tear right through me. Okay, where are we on the map? Oh, we're pretty close. It should be right over these rocks. Now, if you couldn't jumpy jump like Lynx-O the Knight can't, how would you get there? Would you walk over this? Oh, it's down there. Is that it? That must be it. I'm thinking that's probably it. I'm seeing some fires and stuff. There may be some unfriendlies. Let's do a little sneaky. This has to be it, though. See what we find. I'm sort of guessing we're gonna get attacked for no good reason. Okay, find the Shrine of Bothian. Find the Cult of Bothian. New objective. I think we found them. They're right here at the shrine, right? Are they going to attack us? Should we try to pickpocket them first? Let's try and infiltrate a little. Something like a little. Ooh, and it just got a little darker. That always helps. Is that a skull? Is that a skull? Good. Skull? Okay, skull. Skulls everywhere. Oh. Burnt corpses? Okay, these guys are probably not too friendly. Looks like they're burning people. Or they're burning themselves, one or the other. A few things to steal, why not? Never turned down an opportunity. Wah! Oh, that was this. I thought that was a dragon. Or was it a dragon? What's going on? We've got crazy noises. Let me go look at these people. Pickpockets. Well, I don't know if I can steal that. He's got nothing. Let's see if what are they gonna do? Hi.
Do you wish to test yourself against me?
Okay, so they're not gonna outright attack
A well-placed word or a well-placed dagger, both can achieve equal purposes.
me. Oh, good. Good for you. Well-placed dagger. I guess I don't entirely disagree with that. Anything I can steal here? Jugs? There's a few jugs and that's it. Alright. But there's an arrow there, so apparently we have to go talk to that person. The music is very loud in my ears.
We are Lord Boethius. Have you come to test your mettle?
I cannot hear their voices. Let me try to turn their voices up in a minute in the options. Who is both of you?
The Lord of Flocks, deceiver of nations, devourer of Trinity. Shadows, goddess of destruction, he who destroys, and she who
Wow. Okay.
Many are our Lord's lofty names, but they befit only us mortals. Intone her mighty names from now until the end of time. It is. Names mean nothing to our Lord. She only cares for those who care for themselves, whose hearts are full of purpose, whose lives are full of deeds.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, this is true. My heart is full of purpose to steal things, and my life is full of deeds of stealing things.
If you desire a glimpse of our dark mistress, then this is what you must do.
Uh-huh.
First, prove your tongue can wield a lie.
Oh, I can totally do that.
Find someone, gain his trust, lead him to the shrine above.
Okay.
Next, instruct your thrall to touch the pillar of sacrifice. Its magic will ensnare him, rendering him helpless.
You got it. No
Then,
problem. Do I get
girded with
treasure?
Certitude, plant the ceremonial blade deeply, so that the waters of his heart wash over you.
You got it.
If your will is strong enough, it will stir Boethia in her dark.
Oh,
rage,
Boethia.
and she will
I was
appear.
totally pronouncing that wrong. I'll do it.
That remains to be seen. But if it is so, and if Boethia appears, then we will welcome you as one of us.
Okay. No problem.
Boethia's
Hopefully,
you must slay a
hopefully it leads to some treasure. So I got a dagger, blade of sacrifice, and I got some sort of ability. Did I not? I thought I did. Maybe it's not there. Beast form, night eye, shadow cloak, summon spectral. Maybe I didn't. Okay, but whatever. Okay, so maybe it's a spell in a different category. Are these really all the spells I have? That doesn't seem like very many. I guess I haven't focused much on magic though. Okay, but it probably doesn't matter right this second. This music is loud. I will turn it down in just a minute. But, okay, so we made some new weapons and we found ourselves on a quest to appease Boethia, however she pronounced it, one of the Daedric lords. This is a Daedric quest. And we're going to continue that next time as I slowly slide down this thing. These guys are making so much noise. Can I get on top of this? Yeah. Boethia. So we'll continue next time. Hopefully we'll get into the dragon. There we go. Hopefully we get into the Dragonborn stuff. See you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.